Hi everyone, in this video we are going to solve a Leetcode problem. The name is delete columns to make sorted. The question number is 944. So here what does this problem say? You're given an array of n strings. The name of the variable is strs and all of the same length. That means we are going to have some strings. The length will be same for all the string. Alright. The string can be arranged such that there is one on each line making a grid. We are given a string like this, let's say, and in this example we have a three string. So we are going to put all this string one below to another, just like in column. You can see that first of all we got abc, then bc, then cae. So this is how we are going to put. After that we have, you want to delete the column that are not sorted lexicographically. In our example, 0 index is column 0 abc and column 2 ce are sorted, while column 1 bca is not. You would delete column 1. So basically here it says that you have to check now column wise. Here in first column we have words a b c, right? You can see that this is a column first, so we have this word. So this column is sorted or not? We can say that this is sorted because after a we can get b and after b we can get c. Now let's see the second column. Here second column have b c a. So let me write a b c and let me delete this a. So you can see that b c is not in a sorted order. After we can get a c, but after c we can't get a, right? So this is not in a sorted order. We can say we have to delete this particular one. So we will delete it. So the next column is CEE. Let me write here CEE. After C we can get E and E is the same. So we can say it is also in sorted order. So far we got only one column that is not in a sorted order. So we have to return one, right? We have to return the number of columns that need to be deleted because they are not in a sorted order. Now let's quickly move through example which are provided by this Leetcode. So here the first example is CBA, DAF and GHI. So first column we have C, D, G because every first character of all the strings. You can see that. So this is also in a sorted order. After C we can get D, after D we can get a G. So we don't need to delete this one. The next column we can see, let me delete this first. Next column is B, A and H. So this is in a sorted order. Can we say that? No, because after we can't get A. So this is, we have to delete. So the first, so far we have one column which need to be deleted. The next column is A, F, I. You can see that this is also in sorted order. After A we can get F, after F we can get I. So far we have one column, so we are going to return one. Same goes here. We have only two strings and the length is only one. So we can say that there is only one column A and B and this is in sorted order. So we don't need to delete any column. We are going to return 0. After that we have this string and I hope you will understand it by yourself. Here we just need to delete all the column because all the column are not in sorted order. Now let's quickly move to the logic part, how we can solve this particular problem. So let me write here logic. And here let's take one example. So I'm going to take this example CBA, DAF and GHI. So I have this string CBA and the next string is a DAF and the last string is GHI. So we have to check whether how many columns are not in sorted order. So we are going to traverse first of all the columns, right? So we have to traverse till all the columns. So we can say we have to traverse, we have to make a loop, for loop, which will be traversing from 0 to columns. So here we have 3, so it will traverse till 3. Now guys, in each traverser, we are going to traverse the whole this list. Means we have to traverse whole the string. We have to extract all the character on that particular column. So we say after this for loop, inside of this for loop, we are going to traverse again till the length of this string. We can say 0 to length of this string. Now we are going to check whether each character are in sorted order or not. If it is not in sorted order, then we can count that particular column. We can say our count will increase by 1. If it is in sorted order, we will not count it and we will move to the next iteration, next column. So this is how we are going to solve it. And now guys, let's move to the implementation part and let's see how we can implement this logic in the code. Here guys, what we are going to do, first of all, we are going to traverse for all the columns, right? So we will say for I in range 0 to length of strs of 0. And here we are going to remove 0 because by default it's going to take 0. Now we are going to traverse for all the columns. Basically str of 0 is going to provide us the first string and length is going to tell us the how many character we have in the first string. That will be our column. Now guys, once we are traversing this column, we have to traverse now whole list. So we are going to say for j in range of length of strs. This is going to tell us that how many word we have in a particular list. So we will traverse this and we are going to check here. We are going to say check whether column is sorted or not. So how we can check it? For that we need to take two character, right? To compare them. So we are going to say, first of all, whenever you are entering to a particular column, you have to note the first character of that. So we are going to say a previous character is going to be strs of. So here first of all we will have a first string. So we'll say str of 0 first string, and which column? You have to take particular I column. We are standing at the I column right now. Now once we took this column, we are going to traverse now rest of the string. We are going to say 1 comma length of strs. That means now we are traversing. Here you can see an example, you can relate to this. We took C as in first characters. So we are going to traverse now with all the strings. We are not going to traverse it back. We will say now traverse from here and check all the words with the previous word. So here we will say, if my this previous is, my previous is smaller than strs of j of I. That means this current word of ith column. So if it is smaller than, that means it is fine. If it is smaller than and equal to also, then also it is fine. But if it is greater than, then we can say increment our counter by 1. So we can say counter plus equal to 1. But we haven't declared a counter, so we have to here mention as well count is equal to 0 initially. So now once we have done this, we can return our counter. So here we are going to say return count. Let's quickly run this code and see whether this is working fine or not. Here I got an error. It says that count 6. Why is it so? Alright guys, so what I have done, I haven't break the loop whenever I say that my column is not in sorted order, because there are going to be many string and every iteration we can't say that this is unsorted. So increment our counter by 1. Once we got that particular column is unsorted order, then we are saying that counter plus 1 means increment our counter and break the loop. And also we have to update our previous as well. So we can say that now previous is going to be strsj of I, means the current element. Now guys, let's quickly run this code and see whether we are getting a right output or not. All the test cases are accepted. Let's quickly try to submit this code. And here we go. So that's all in this video. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Meet you in the next video.